Welcome to homework.
Okay, this problem is missing a little context, but that's okay. We know that we're interested in ethanol instead of pentanol, which tells me that the original problem used pentanol. And we're told propanoic, what if propanoic acid had been used instead of ethanoic acid? So we can assume the original problem used ethanoic acid or acetic acid. And I can assume if we're forming esters that we're talking about Fischer esterification. Well, when we perform Fischer esterification, all we're really doing is taking this molecule and swapping it out for this molecule. As in, we're swapping out this OR, and there is an H, but it's just not going to be in our final product, for this OH. Okay? So if I want to redraw the Fischer esterification product of this is going to stay the same, but we're going to get this blue oxygen, and it's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons coming off of it. So this must have been the original product. So this is the structural formula. As for the name, we basically just have to name this chain. So this would be methyl. And then we do something NO8, where that something, let me switch to a different color, is that chain. Okay, so this is a pentyl. So this would be methyl pent and O8. Methyl pentanoate. Okay, so that's the rule we're going to use as we move forward. Now we're told that what if we had used ethanol instead of pentanol? That is, what if we had this instead of this? Let's make this hydrogen black so we know we're not using it. Okay, so let's go ahead and make ourselves some room. So we're just going to copy this. Oops. We're going to copy ourselves this part of the molecule. And then we'll use our blue oxygen and we'll have the ethyl chain sticking off. So it's still going to be a methyl for the naming of the left part of the molecule. Methyl comes from here. Methyl, and this should not be a capital M, it's a little m. Methyl, and then ethan from that part of the chain, O8. Methyl ethanoate. Okay, one left. We got to use propanoic acid instead of ethanoic acid. So propanoic acid means that on the left-hand side of the chain, we should have one more carbon because this is propane, right? Okay, so now we want that. And I'm going to just make things one more maybe clear here. Okay, so now we're using propanoic acid instead of ethanoic acid. I'm assuming we're going back to the pentanol. Okay, so we've got redraw this part of the molecule. I'm going to draw this in red. Okay, then we've got a bond down to a blue oxygen, and we have our 5-carbon blue chain coming off the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we've got to name this. Okay, so we're naming after this chain right here, right? We're not including that carbon, so this is an ethyl. Another way you could think of it would be if you had to put something here, it would be ET for ethyl. Okay, so ethyl. And then the O8 is referencing the fact that it's an ester, which is this part of the molecule. So we'll just say O8. And then in blue, we'll have this chain, which is, once again, pentan, ethyl dash pentan 08, ethyl pentanoate.